Welcome to SGInnovate's New Frontier, Deep Tech Opportunities and Jobs. I'm Jasmine Ling from SGInnovate, and I am glad to be your host for this event. For those of you who aren't so familiar with what we do, we are a deep tech investor, talent, and ecosystem builder, and our mission is to help entrepreneurial scientists build deep tech startups. For many of them, they need great talent in order to realize their vision. At the talent networking team where I'm from, we work with our portfolio companies' founders to connect them with the right people they need and manage issues related to their teams. Despite challenges brought forth by COVID-19, SGInnovate has continued to implement new initiatives to support these companies in their talent attraction. Our team has worked at an intense pace to deliver this virtual showcase to you. And we are ever so heartened to see that there are more than 2,000 of you here with us today. We have brought together the most forward-looking startups and companies who will be sharing about their ambitions. We have also curated more than 200 openings with over 30 companies for our first virtual conference and exhibition. We are excited that you are able to join us. Through today's program, we hope that you will gain more knowledge about how you can be part of a team that is building a future where deep tech will transform many sectors. At this juncture, it is my pleasure to invite SGInnovate CEO, Dr. Lim Jui, to share his welcome remarks. Dr. Lim, please.
Jasmine, thank you, and a very good morning and a very warm welcome, one and all, to New Frontiers, Deep Tech Opportunities and Jobs, the very first virtual jobs fair to be organized by SGInnovate. Now, before I continue, I'd just like to acknowledge two very special persons who have joined us today. Minister of Communications and Information, Mr. S Iswaran, who will also be addressing all of us, and Ms. Yong Ying Yi, Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Communications and Information, and who also happens to be the chairperson of SGInnovate. Their personal touch this morning reflects the importance they attach to your futures. For those of you who are not familiar with SGInnovate, we are a government-owned company whose mission is to develop, ultimately, the deep tech economy in Singapore. We do this in three ways. First, by building a community around deep tech scientists, entrepreneurs, investors, vendors, manufacturers, and regulators. Second, by catalyzing deep tech investments in early stage companies deploying frontier technologies. And third, by developing talent through carefully curated programs which are represented in today's event. Underlying our actions is the conviction that deep tech innovation is central to our country and to humanity. We see this right now with COVID-19. Masks and hand washing may help limit disease spread, but eradication of the disease is ultimately going to depend on deep tech solutions, namely the development of anti-COVID-19 vaccines and therapeutics. Deep tech innovation also creates whole new avenues for job and hence economic growth. And let me give you some examples. Sim Wong Hoo's sound card, made by Creative Technologies, which we all take for granted today, has made possible entire industries around digital communication and entertainment. What would Netflix be without good sound? Similarly, Elon Musk's Tesla and SpaceX have spearheaded the development de novo of entire industries in electric vehicles and space travel. This latent economic potential of deep tech innovation is also the same potential that can turn adversity into advantage. This is especially true today in a time of economic uncertainty arising from great power tensions and deep economic disruption arising from the pandemic. Our desire to help Singapore turn adversity into advantage is the reason we have put this event together. This was only conceived of 8 weeks ago. Our talent team has worked tirelessly to make this happen, and I would like to tip my hat to Juliana Lim and her merry band in the talent team, as well as Ziki Sim and her community team. There are about 250 positions on offer today. Half of them are full-time roles, and the other half are training positions across 3 programs. Summation, Infinity, and PowerX Robotics. Summation and Infinity are focused on younger applicants, and the focus is on immersing them in a variety of deep tech and supporting roles. PowerX Robotics, on the other hand, is focused on a single vertical and is geared towards mid-career professionals with no prior experience in robotics. The number of positions in PowerX Robotics is small today, but that is because it is the pilot of a whole new series of PowerX training programs in which SGInnovate reaches out directly to relevant companies to distill common training objectives and secure training positions. We expect that this will help trainees become more versatile, more employable, and future-proof. After PowerX Robotics, we intend to roll out other PowerX programs in, for example, advanced manufacturing, cybersecurity, drug development. So please stay tuned, follow our website and our social media channels. Let me end by thanking all the companies supporting us today. I wish you happy hiring, and to all those who are looking for training and employment opportunities, I wish you good hunting. And now it gives me great pleasure to hand you over to Minister Iswaran, who will address you. Minister Iswaran, please.
Thank you, Lindri. Ms. Yong Ying, Chairman of SGInnovate, Dr. Lim Jui, CEO SGInnovate, ladies and gentlemen, a very good morning to all of you. I am delighted that you can join us this morning for SGInnovate's first ever virtual talent showcase, which brings together startups, innovators, students, and professionals seeking out new opportunities. Our deep tech sector has expanded quite rapidly over the past decade. From 2010 to 2019, the number of deep tech venture capital deals increased more than 30-fold, and the aggregate value of these deals has grown to $2.6 billion. Today, Singapore is home to a vibrant tech and innovation ecosystem, comprising a growing dynamic community of startups, venture capital firms, incubators, and accelerators. The deep tech sector has immense potential to grow even more. While COVID-19 has had an indelible impact on economies and societies, it has also increased the impetus to accelerate innovation to address immediate challenges in areas such as healthcare and communications. And in fact, many of our deep tech startups have risen to this challenge. One example is Singapore-based digital therapeutics startup Biophonus, which adapted its AI-based biosensor to monitor patients under quarantine and track the progression of COVID-19 symptoms. The startup recently closed a 136 million Sing dollar Series C funding led by SoftBank. Another example is local medtech startup Lucence, which launched a saliva sample kit for coronavirus detection, safer sample. The testing kit supports the government's efforts to mitigate the COVID-19 pandemic through mass testing. Overall, despite our current economic circumstances, deep tech remains a bright spot with a promising future. And I'm glad that over 200 apprenticeships and full-time roles in more than 30 companies are being offered today. This attests to the resilience of the sector in an otherwise challenging labor market. And in the longer term, deep tech will be the engine to power future industry growth. For instance, artificial intelligence has the potential to help develop vaccines in record time. Quantum technologies may exponentially speed up computational time and enhance cryptography methods in cybersecurity. The sector's growth translates into exciting career opportunities for Singaporeans. We must therefore continue to carve new niches to remain relevant and build capabilities in high-impact tech areas with significant economic value. This involves nurturing tech talent with strong innovation capabilities and supporting promising startups that address global problems. To this end, SGInnovate plays a critical role in our deep tech space. Over the years, SGInnovate has partnered with technical founders to commercialize deep tech research in domains such as quantum tech, med tech, and autonomous tech. Mr. Alan Goh, CEO of NDR Medical, started his career in A-Star as a research engineer, then as a commercialization manager responsible for seeding medtech startups. And he combined his technical and business expertise and founded NDR Medical, helping surgeons achieve greater accuracy in surgery through AI and image processing. As chairman of the APAC Med Startup Committee, Alan also plays a critical role in developing the medtech startups ecosystem in Asia Pacific. Though there are different phases of their careers, both Wenxi and Alan have demonstrated agility of mind, willingness to take risks, and the commitment to hone their knowledge and skills, qualities that are indispensable for the work in deep tech. Our goal is to build a strong Singaporean core of researchers and technologists who possess not only the technical capabilities, but also the resolve to solve some of the greatest social and environmental problems of our times. And we invite you to join them in the exciting enterprise of developing cutting-edge technology of your own. And you can rest assured that the government will support you in your career journey. As COVID-19 accelerates the pace of digital transformation in businesses, industry demand for tech roles will continue to grow. The government will, in turn, intensify efforts to train and equip our people and prepare them for our digital future. We have expanded jobs and training opportunities for new graduates aspiring to enter the tech sector. And we are supporting mid-career workers to upskill and fill roles that harness their prior experience with new digital capabilities. More than 18,000 ICT jobs and skills opportunities are available across the digital economy, the sector with the highest offerings under the SGInnovate Jobs and Skills Package. Over the next 3 years, the Infocom Media Development Authority will scale up our efforts through TESA, the Tech Skills Accelerator Initiative, to place 5,500 Singaporeans, including mid-career professionals, in good tech jobs across functions like software engineering, cybersecurity, and data analytics. The government regards industry partners and companies as essential partners in this endeavor. Despite the economic shock caused by COVID-19, deep tech startups are still on the lookout for talent, helping to grow the pool of jobs and training opportunities for Singaporeans. One example is CloudSign, a cloud security firm looking to hire talent with deep knowledge of cloud and software engineering to power the next phase of its growth. With good tech talent, the company hopes to update its products and create new and innovative features and services. I'm also heartened by SGInnovate's collaboration with deep tech startups to create more opportunities for job seekers of different backgrounds. PowerX is a career conversion program for young professionals with STEM backgrounds. It seeks to upskill talent for high-demand technology roles. For example, the PowerX robotics branch grooms trainees into robotics engineers. In addition to technical roles, many job opportunities in non-technical positions, such as sales and business development, are also being offered today. They complement the tech roles. SGInnovate's initiatives complement the government's national efforts to benefit both job seekers and deep tech companies who need good talent. So if I may conclude, the deep tech landscape is ever evolving, but its core purpose remains unaltered, using technology to create economic and social value by solving problems. The government will work with companies and the deep tech community to help Singaporeans plug into the international flow of ideas while investing to grow our global talent and enhance industry competitiveness. This will be key to both our immediate recovery from COVID-19 and our long-term economic competitiveness. Today's virtual talent showcase offers participants the chance to gain valuable insights from our deep tech innovators and to discover new training opportunities in frontier domains such as AI, robotics, and cybersecurity. And I look forward to hearing from your experiences, and I want to wish all of you a fruitful day ahead. Thank you once again for joining us, and I wish you the very best.
Thank you, Minister Iswaran, for the very inspiring words. Our team was indeed very energized when we knew that you were going to join us, and we look forward to your continued support in our work.